Hello again, I am Jim Bob and welcome to another episode of City Skylines Live here on the PS5. We're playing the remastered version and we've made some good progress in the last episode. We built this whole area out over here. We added in our new water feature over here, our new sort of water treatment plant, an intake area, added in a new power area. A new logging plant over here as well, which is coming along quite nicely. And obviously we extended our road network out to our big sort of endpoint interchange over here. We will at some point be connecting up to the highway somewhere over here. I'm not entirely sure where exactly, but somewhere on that curve, I think. Possibly on that little straight just there in front of us. We shall see. We've got a few tiles to unlock before we can get there. But yeah, we are ready to sort of continue expanding out this area over here. We've still got a little bit of movement that we can do in this area here before we need another tile. We've got this area down here that we can fill. We've got a little bit more space just there. We've obviously got the beginnings of heading into our downtown over there. And we've still got some space over here as well. We've got a nice little ruined castle that we can make a tourist feature of somewhere over here as well. And we could still do a bit more work just to flesh this area out a little bit as well. It's looking a little sparse in places. So we do still have plenty of options. Our little village is coming along in leaps and bounds since we reformatted it to the European Suburbia Content Creator Pack there. You can see a lot of small buildings popping in quite nicely. Really starting to flesh this area out again. Still haven't decided whether or not I want to move Stroll Industrial Area Park and put the farm there and then move the industrial park to maybe over here. I might well do that. I haven't quite decided yet. But yeah, that's a kind of an overview of where we are right now. How you doing, Fabian and Anthony, GP? Good to see you guys. Yes, I did have a decent weekend. Thank you, Anthony. You know, it's not F1 night, but you got third at Spain in your McLaren file, and then a 1-3 at Monaco. Very nice. Very nice indeed. Speaking of Spain, it was a good Grand Prix. We'll talk about that a bit more tomorrow, I think. Save that for when we're streaming F1. Right, let's crack on a little bit over here. So let's check in with services. What did we actually have in here that needs to go in here? We've got police over here, have we? Oh, let's see. We've got fire services. We've got police services. We have got our general hospital just there as well. Land value is starting to climb a little bit. Education, let's take a look at education. We do have an elementary over there and a high school as well. We've got a little campus building for some university that needs to be doubled, I think, because it's not really big enough at the moment. We haven't got enough capacity, so let's go in and throw another one of those in. These are quite cheap, quite handy little buildings to throw in, just so you don't have to spend a huge amount on a big university. You can just go ahead and throw in a small little campus like that. Works very well. That is one of the content creator ones. I'm not sure which pack that came with. It's been around for a long time now. What else do we need to add in over here service wise? We need to do some transport routes, don't we? We haven't got any bus connections from here to our other area or to the station for that matter. So let's have a look at that. We've got a lot of noise over here. People not happy at all. Living so close to each other, I think. There's not really a huge amount I can do about that, unfortunately. I'm just going to have to put up with it. That's just the way it is. We can make sure we've got some kind of local medical facility nearby, though, just to please them a little bit. We've got one there. We've got a small one over there in the village. We could throw another one in over here. Let's throw one in. This seems to be the problem area, so let's throw one in on this corner, perhaps. Just there. So when they do get a headache, they literally just have to walk around the corner for some prescription medication. Right, what else can we do over here? Let's put in some bus stuff. Now, this is, where is it? Where's the Intercity buses? That's something I haven't dealt with before. So let's see if I can figure out an Intercity bus. Let's buy a fuel bus station, compact bus station, Intercity bus station, here we go. They require a highway connection. Intercity bus station doesn't require intercity bus lines or stops, but allows the placement of regular bus stops on the bays. Oh, I see. So it's just a point-to-point thing by the look of it. Okay. How much do we need for that? It's 38,000. We don't have 38,000 yet, so let's just speed time up a little bit. Evening, Marcel. Good to see you. A little bit of creak as I move my phone stand around a bit. There we go. So yeah, we need a little bit more cash. We had the money and then we spent it on a campus. So let's just go in and do a little bit of tidying up while we're waiting for that money to zone in. Oh, that's a funky looking building. That's cool. What is that? I don't think I've ever seen that building before. Organic food market. Very stylish. Facing the wrong way. I mean, I'd love to know how they managed to park there. Well, I suppose they could have gone in that way, couldn't they? We do have a problem over here. Not enough educated workers. We are improving that, I hope. Let's take a look at our education system. University's getting there now. High school, it's right on the edge of capacity, isn't it? Same for our elementary, and we're just short on the university. So let's go ahead and increase the budget a touch more on our education system. Let's go to 135. And that should hopefully give us the boost that we need. Oh, that's a negligible boost there, isn't it? It's just enough there, and it's just enough there. Let's go all the way up to 150. I don't really want to throw in more educational systems just yet, or educational buildings. I'd rather do it just this way if we can. So we're okay for a moment with the elementaries. We've got a little bit of wiggle room with the high school, which is good. And university campus, that's a touch low. I suppose we could do with putting a campus somewhere over here. Our park is coming along quite nicely. What level is that up to now? Closer to level 3. Entertainment until the next level needs to be improved a lot. So a bit of a way to go on that one yet. Let's check out the farm. The farm's now up to level 4. Nowhere near enough workers to get to the next level. We're not going to go ahead and worry about that just yet. Let's check our logging industry. We recently got that up to level 2 just before we finished last time out. We need a few more workers to get it up to the next level. We'll easily get the resources produced. So let's have a look. What can we add in to our forestry area to expand on what we've already got? We could do a small sapling field. We haven't got one of those yet, I don't think. Or have we? Yeah, we have. Those are saplings, aren't they? Okay, let's see what else we could do. We've got our biomass pellets. We've got a sawmill. We've got 2 of those. We've got a couple of small log yards. Got a sawdust storage. There isn't really anything else new that we can add in. So let's just add in some additional tree locations then. Let's see. We've got a sawmill down there. That's a logging plant, not a sawmill. That's a sawmill, I think. Yeah, that's the sawmill. That's our small log yard. Let's go ahead and, since we've got some nice placement there, let's go and add in a another sawdust storage over there. That's quite cheap, and that'll fit quite nicely just there as well. Beautiful. And let's throw in a couple more trees over here, I think. Very nice. Okay, can we change the look of those trees, I wonder? We've got conifers, beeches, those alders, they're conifers. Let's see, so it's just those three. So there we go. So we've got 2 alders, 2 beeches, 2 conifers. That looks quite nice. A little bit of variation there. That is our main forestry building. Okay, so this is all coming together nicely enough. Let's see, is that enough workers now? Almost. We need a little bit more. Okay. It's a shame that the barrack buildings are so big. Got some capacity for workers still by the look of it. So maybe we just have to wait this out now. We don't necessarily need to add too much more. Yeah, we've got plenty of jobs available in this area. We just don't have a transport link. So let's look at maybe creating... Oh, we've got a fire. Helicopters are doing their thing. Those buildings are burning quick. Where is the nearest ground fire station? It's there, and there's one there as well. We could do with one over here, I suppose. It's expensive. I was hoping to use this money to buy the Intercity bus station. Let's go ahead and throw in police and fire over here, just so we've got a small little unit around that area. Now, why has that gone that way? Oh, there's a fire up there as well, that's why. And that one was already, yeah, that was already being dealt with. Attempted to be dealt with. Traffic in the way. Okay. Let's see what else we can do. Let's have another quick check on this. We do need some kind of transport link over here, and I'm wondering if maybe we do a little train station coming out somewhere over here. We have the main express line there. We could do a local train over here, perhaps. I think this would be better for something like maybe a tram or a bus service rather than a train service. I want to try and limit trains to just movement between big areas rather than just servicing small little industrial parks. So given that, let's go ahead and work out a new bus line, because we've got to wait for that money to come back again now. And what is this, a tourist bus? Ah, yes, a tourist bus. Okay, so let's create a bus route here. Let's start the line there. I'm just going to run this down into our logging plant. And then we could also run it down here, I suppose, as well, because there might be some jobs down here. So we do that. And then we can bring it back to there. And then I hate the way whenever you try and close a loop like that, it always makes the route that makes no sense. If that makes sense. You know, instead of just going straight on to the end and then turning down, coming back up, and it always seems to do it that way. It's annoying, frustrating. Evening, White Walker, Corey, good to see you guys. Alright, let me try maybe just what happens if I remove that stop. Again, why doesn't it go up and then come back down? Ah. Like that. We'll do that. So we've got some transport going into our forestry. Let's have a look at the bus model. We want to go with the same one that we've been using, these kind of sprinter buses. And let's have a look at the colour. I suppose we should really have a kind of a dark greenish colour for forestry. We're already using that one. So let's change the colour of this line. Let's go with the purple bus. Ah, there we go. Okay, yeah, there we go. So that's our industry route planned and dealt with. Excellent. Let's widen this junction up. Where is it on my... one of my all-time favourite new additions to the game, this little narrow 4-lane road. I love that road. Evening Mark, evening Farah, good to see you. Oh, okay, I'm missing highway. 2-lane highway, upgrades, and upgrades. There we go. And we could upgrade this road as well. Do we want to go narrow on that one? Split the traffic maybe? I don't even know if anyone actually needs to come down here. I think these are automated. I don't think these actually have workers in them. I think all of this is automated, so yeah, let's just follow this car. It's a police car. We've got somebody in there, so there must be somebody working in there. Oh, did I just delete that route? Please tell me I didn't just delete that route. No, I just deleted that stop. That's what I wanted to do. That's okay. Yeah, it's a little busy here. I suppose we should make that roundabout a little bit bigger as well, perhaps. I don't know. It seems to be okay. I don't want to tinker and meddle too much. We've got the money for our intercity bus route now, so let's go ahead and place the first one of those. So let's see, where do we want our intercity terminal? Needs to be somewhere where we've got the space. I mean, there would have been ideal. We've got our campuses there. How about along here, perhaps? Or just here, actually. Let's see. This is our little industry area. Let's do it. No, I don't really want to put... That won't fit in that space. Alright, let's place it down here then. This is going to cause some noise pollution. I think I'm going to move that. I can't move that cemetery, can I? Because it's got stuff in it. Alright, let's empty this out. And then we'll put our bus terminal just there. Or we'll have a little road coming off to allow us to put it there. And try and minimise some of that noise pollution a little bit. The stop signs doing their job on that slip road there and there. And down there as well. Is that traffic lights down there? Yeah, it's traffic lights, that's fine. Okay, that's empty, so we can go ahead and move that now. Let's just pause. Where would be a good place to plonk this? That's a little commercial area there, I think. It will fit there. Yeah, let's go ahead and plonk that just there. We don't need that to empty anymore. So now we can put our Intercity bus terminal in just here. So let's have a look. I want to try and bring it away as much as I can from the houses to avoid noise. So let's try doing this. Let's go straight. Let's bring this off here. We've got to do the snappy thing again. There we go. And that resets every time you load the game, which is a little frustrating. I wish you could set it and it would just stay set until you turned it off. But it doesn't seem to want to do that. That might be a bit too much of the road there. Let's have a look. No, that's not too bad. That's not too bad. There we go. So we've got our first Intercity terminal just there. We do need another one, I'm guessing. So now we need to decide where we want that one to go. And I would imagine... somewhere over here might be a good idea, in this little gap here, perhaps. I'm thinking maybe somewhere in just here. Maybe get a little side road coming off to feed it, perhaps. Part of me kind of regrets the size of that bus terminal now, of the school. Or again, maybe we could do it over here. Again, I'm thinking about the noise. Maybe I could have it about here. Have a little road coming off to feed it. Maybe down here. Yeah, we've got nothing in this area down here. Let's put it down here. We've got this main road here as well, this main roundabout, so that's a good place to feed in, I think. And it's not too far from other existing bus routes. So let's bring a road off a little bit like this. And let's go ahead and unpause. We'll let time run so we can earn some quick cash. That's some pretty quick cash. Almost there. Making very good money at the moment. There we go. So we've got our 2 intercity routes in. So now we need power. Yes, we need power. We probably need water as well. We might be okay with the water, actually, thinking about it. We're running off that main line down there. So just power needed. We can easily manage that. Like so. Let's go ahead and create our route from there all the way to there, and then we want to run that back to complete the loop. Right, what do the intercity buses look like, I wonder? Is there a specific intercity bus, or are these just the... It's just bus. Okay. Is there a specific intercity? Oh, do we want to go articulated for our intercity buses? I mean, that's... Yeah, they're not really highway buses you'd expect to maybe see on the highway. Certainly not going to send double-deckers down there. But I do want something with good capacity. Screw it. Let's go with the articulator. I've not seen these ones in use before, so let's give them a go. We'll make those red, I think. So all those buses are going to disappear again. Out they come, and off they go again. And here are our articulated buses. Oh, that looks janky. And they don't fit. They don't fit in the... Where's he going now? Oh, yeah, he's going back out, isn't he? Yeah, of course he is. I have to do a little bit of watching like this every now and again. Also just adds a sense of scale to, you know, what we've built so far as well. So there we go, our first intercity bus connection. That's kind of cool. We'll watch the return journey as well. I'm still not sure whether I'm going to keep these articulated buses or not, but it's nice to see the new highway system in action. So we see the logging plant there. Clearly been playing some Formula 1, slipstreaming that donut truck there. Oh, gets the overtake. And there we go. Right, so, I mean, I like it, but I don't like the way it just has to turn around here. So we're going to just trim. Actually, will it work like that? There's a lot of people using the new bus service. That's encouraging. Let's just wait for the next bus. I want to see whether or not it'll actually move into there okay. Hello? What bus is this? Is this an out-of-town bus? Ah! These must be out-of-town buses. Because they're not mine. Oh, that's cool. So this works like a traditional station when you connect it up to a... you know, to an outside rail connection. You know, you get one of these intercity bus stations and it allows external people to arrive into your city by bus. That's kind of cool. I wonder if we're getting any arrivals like that at the other end. How you doing, Simulator YouTuber? Where are we at the other end? There we are. Are we getting arrivals over here? We've got multiple lines waiting for people. So it wouldn't surprise me if we are going to get... yeah, look, there we go. We are getting external arrivals there as well. Playing F1 Manager helps alleviate the withdrawal symptoms. Well, you've only got to wait another 23 hours and 24 minutes. Give or take. Right, so let's carry on working over here. We've got our intercity connection in, and that's actually working really well. I'm going to slow time down a touch. There we go. So what else do I need to add in over here? Services wise, population's okay. I've still got plenty of space to add in more zoning. We're a little low on leisure, I think. Where is leisure? Leisure. Yeah, very low on leisure. We've got like one park there and one park there, and that's it. So let's go ahead and put in some more leisurey stuff. Oh, we've got a playground as well. I'm sure that makes a huge difference. So let's create a little tennis court area. Put a couple of tennis courts over here. There we we go. What's this? Chirper balloon tours. No, not interested in that. We can throw a dog park in. There we go. A little dog park next to our university buildings. Let's go ahead and connect that path up. Just go a little bit freeform on that. There we go. Let's start zoning in our waterfront area along here. Let me check I've got water actually in the area. No, I don't. Good thing I checked. There we go. Let's add some housing in all the way along here. Prime real estate this. I should get lots of happy people. Don't want to go too close to there, so we might put a little park or something there. Alright, Shepherd. Oh, actually, we don't need that power collection there anymore. Aha! We have leveled up our industry. I misread your comment for a second then, Farah. I thought you said the JBPG music, and I was just like, I don't have any theme music. I should, probably. I suppose if you want some theme music for me, the one that I always tongue-in-cheek use, just when I want to poke fun at myself, is the theme tune from the old 80s cartoon Jimbo and the Jet Set. If you've never heard it before, YouTube it, you will not be disappointed. That's my theme tune. I would play it, but copyright and all. So I can now extend that all the way along there, like so. My chat keeps cutting out on the YouTube app. That's frustrating. I'm struggling to remember the cartoon. Oh, you'll remember it. When you see it, you'll remember it. We could do with a rail connection over here, couldn't we? Let's have a think about how we want to get over there. Let's do a bridge. You forgot to ask, do I play poker? No, I don't. Well, certainly not, you know, I used to play a little bit, but on the, you know, never for real money. And just, we're going back 15 years. I used to just play it for a bit, you know, back when the Texas Hold'em craze for the Channel 4 late night poker was really catching on. I do want to go with a very specific bridge for our rail bridge here. And I want it to kind of be... let's see, I want it to be... quite a sharp bridge. It's like a humpback bridge. Where is what I'm looking for? There we go. Okay, so that won't fit there. So let's just try drawing one in instead. Is it not high enough? Is that the problem? Might not be high enough. It wasn't high enough. There we go. So that's kind of what I'm going for. To give that kind of tunnel effect. Right, so can I now I've got the centerpiece where I want it. I don't... It's a little tight. Let's see. Let's turn it off the grid. No, that's still going to snap where I don't want it to snap. This music's really soothing. Yeah, I really like this music. It's really relaxing. I say there are moments when it plays as well that just make me think of Final Fantasy as well. It's got real Final Fantasy vibes. Okay, that's the size of the arch that I want. What I want to do, it's going to distort the size, isn't it? Yeah. Okay, so I can't do what I wanted to do, which is a little frustrating. That's close enough. It's going to have to be close enough. We'll be here for all night otherwise. There we go. Evening, Mr. Water. There we go. Oh, that is very steep. I don't think I can really do what I was hoping to do. That is definitely too steep. Smooth it out like that, I think. Same on this side. I know what I wanted to try and do, but I had to go an extra level higher than I wanted to, and it's just made it too awkward. That's a little too steep on this side. Yeah, that looks a bit better. A bit more balanced. And there goes the chat window again. Yeah, when I was a kid, I hated that that theme tune, but I've kind of grown to appreciate it a bit more. Because, you know, everyone immediately sang that at school just to rib me a little bit. This is so frustrating. I can't get this to look the way I want it to look. Ah, that'll do. Let's change the angle again, look. Ugh. Let's change it back on that side. There we go. So we've got a decent width either side of the rail line there. It's not too bad. It doesn't look wonky, you know, misshapen on one particular side. The bridges end up being a lot bigger than I wanted it to be in terms of length, but it'll do. So what I want to do is, after all that, I want to create a little station coming over here. Now we could go ahead and do one of our overhead stations. One of these buildings. Large underground metro station. I've not seen that one before. So trains, content creator packs, here we go. So let's have a look at one of these elevated trains instead. Oh no, wait, yeah, that's that's the wrong way around, isn't it? Yeah, that's not going to work at all either. So all right, okay, I can work with that. Let's go with just a basic small station then. I wonder. Going to need a road to come off. too big. Yeah, that works. That works very nicely. Bringing out a full length like that, and we'll gradually try and blend that in. There we go, so we've got a little bypass for our station there. What we don't have is a connecting line this way, so until we can actually go ahead and gain access to the connection over there and make it a little bit neater, what we're going to do is we're going to bring a line coming off here. And we're going to try oh, that's elevated. No wonder. I thought it was in a ditch. I thought it was lower down. It's actually raised up. That's my bad. Okay. So, given that, let's try and get it at a matching height. Now what I should be doing is running that parallel first of all. There we go. That'll work. That's too close. Let's get it to come through here. Go underneath the second line there, and then know if this is going to work. It might just look a bit naff once we're done, but we'll try it. Yeah. We'll go back to how it was. Instead of trying to be clever and run it through there, because I can't run it where I want to run it because of the way the bridge is designed. There we go. It's a little clunkier than I would have liked, but it'll do. It does the job. Let's go ahead and create that route to our other station. There we go. Another transport route. So now we've got two links to connect our two main sort of areas. We've got one from here, as you can see it's loading up right now, and then we've got another one from this end via our bus terminal, both feeding in to this area over here. Obviously we're going to get some noise issues over here. That's just tough. Need the station. Connect that back up. We should get people coming in from both ends of this rail line as well now. And we can always look at upgrading this into a hub, a multi-transport hub at some point. Here comes our first passenger train. Are there new train types that we can look at as well? No, doesn't look like it. Maybe that's to come in another update that hasn't been released on the remastered version yet. What can we do here to try and sort that noise out? I mean, I could throw a load of trees in there, but I don't know if that's going to work at all. Let's see if we can at least make the area look a little bit prettier. Let's try and put in a plaza or two. They fit just perfectly like that, and then we can do something in the middle. Not quite sure what yet. We definitely want some sidewalks though. I think we're going to need to do a little road connection there. We could change that road as well, actually. We could go ahead and pause for a second. Let's delete this road out. Let's try putting in some trees with or roads with trees to give us that little bit of a sound barrier that way. That's now a bit wonky. Kind of broken our nice smooth line that we had there now, but yeah, never mind. Let's go ahead and rezone everything. It's only affected the interior of this little bit here, and I'm not too worried about that. Let's get those pathways in. Or a pathway in. Put a shop in the middle to take away the noise. Yeah, I was thinking about maybe putting a couple of offices in this block. You know, because they're near to the station. And then maybe put a couple of shops just here, outside the station. So do that. For a couple of little shops there. And then if I rezone that block there as offices. And then they're nice and close to a commuter hub, you know, for getting in for work, which works quite nicely, I think. You know, they've got instant access to the rail hub for ease of transport, getting in and out of the city, out of this area. Alright, let's continue our expansion around this area over here. So we put our first bit of housing in over here. What's that done to our land value? Population's going down a bit because we just took a load of housing out. That's fine. Oh yeah, straight away they're living life on the waterfront there. Let's try making that look a little bit prettier. Where is it? Is it in terraforming? Yeah, there we go. So are these... It's got arrows. Are these... What are these? Are these footpaths? I don't know, but that's definitely unnecessary. Simple seawall without fences. We want one with fences because people will do the stupid thing and fall in. That's the wrong way around. There we go. Can we freeform it? Yes, we can. Good. It's a little close. What do you think? Should we actually move it out a little bit further, or do you like the rocks going up against the wall like that? Let's see a comparison this way. That's facing the wrong direction. So if we were to do it going this way, a bit further out, then it would look a bit more like that. I kind of like it like that, as opposed to like that. What do you guys think? One or two? One or two? Well, GP says one. Anyone else want to chip in? Hull says 2. Mark says the rocks add some character, so prefers 1. I have to say I kind of like the look of 1. I do like the way it goes right up against the edge of the properties as well. For the most part, we need to be a bit more severe with the curving there, but Simulator wants number 3, which doesn't exist. Wesley says evening and looks better with the rocks. So yeah, I'm going to go with the rocks. I agree. I think it looks better like this. Question is, no, I can't. So I'm going to have to start it somewhere over here, and then curve it round to connect up like that. That's a little bit too far away. That's a bit too close. Can't quite get this where I want it. I wonder if I can flip it round actually. Let me try that. That might be the easier thing to try and do. Oh, it's automatically. That's good. I was worried because the path, not the path, the fences were showing on the wrong side. But yeah, we can build out that way. That's good. All right, so it goes nice and tight there. Let's make this a bit more sharp around here. Got a little bit of both that way. That's a bit too far away. Let's start over here. Yeah, it's a nice gradual curve. I quite like that. This could be a bit tricky. We might have to demolish the bridge a little bit. It does kind of go exactly where I want. Yeah, the bridge does go exactly where I want the wall to go. Yeah, there we go. Nice smooth transitional curve. Let's go ahead and put our road back in. Is that because it's the freeway, or is it a snapping option that I've messed up? No, they're all switched on. It must just be because it's freeway. Freeway can be notoriously frustrating. No, it just doesn't want to. Right. Why won't that give me a road guideline? There we go. The grid was switched off. Alright, I think the easiest thing to do to smooth this out is going to be to redraw the whole bridge, because we can keep it at a more even level that way, because we're going to have to... a car floating in midair. Yeah, there we go. And we've got a slight incline, and then we can smooth that out like that. And then connect it up that way. Get a little bit of a dip. That's okay. So we'll try and mirror that on the other side now. Snap on. There you go. Let's drop it down to that height. Ugh. It's not easy when you're trying to when you've got very limited access to height controls, unlike the PC version, where you can just go in and just go, oh, I want that to be slightly higher, and you can just drag it slightly up a bit or drag it slightly down a bit. Really wish we'd get that functionality on the next version of the game. That would make things like this so much easier, to be able to just pick something and just drag it to where it needs to be. Still a slight incline there. This is frustrating. There we go. That'll do. Just made a gym-like decision. Late stop to fresh softs with 10 laps to go. Made up 20 seconds and won the race. Ah, nice. It's better than it was. I think. I'm not 100% certain on that, but it'll do. Because we're going to be here all night otherwise. There we go, that'll do. Make sure I don't upgrade the wrong road type again, like last time. Okay, change direction. There we go. Right. What power line did I break? Is it this one? Yes, it was. Yeah, it's not perfect, but it's better than it was. I'm gonna have to come back and mess with it again at some point. But we've got what we wanted. We've got the road going over just there. We've got our nice little sidewalk slash coastal pathway there. That's good. Let's go ahead and throw in some more leisure. Try and boost the value of the area a little bit more significantly. Won't fit just well. It will fit, but I haven't got enough space. So let's go ahead and drop it there instead. That'll help boost their happiness. Got quite a little bit of leisure popping in around here now. Let's zone in some more housing and a little bit more commercial. Let's just take that one out so I can put a pathway in there. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2. That'll do. I can put a pathway through there if I want to. We can create a little park in there, coming off the back of these tennis courts. You won the race with Teo. So you badmouth him, and then he performs, and all of a sudden he's your favourite driver. I see how it is. Yeah, Teo's going to become one of the best drivers in the game if you give him enough time. And I do realise the irony of me saying give him enough time, considering I sacked him in Season 2 of our Williams playthrough because he was frustrating me. But that was more to just impatience in wanting to get the team, you know, fighting at the front consistently. And he wasn't at the level he needed to be at for me to achieve that dream. It wasn't a reflection on him per se. Being a bad driver, just not being the right fit. I absolutely would have used him in my Aston Martin career if we hadn't already used him in the Williams career. Do I play the Codemasters F1 racing games? I did play F1 2021 and I absolutely loved it, and then I played F1 22 and absolutely hated it, and I don't know if I'm going to get F1 23 because of how polarizing the difference was between the two games. Plus, I don't know if I don't know how much of my interest in playing that game disappeared, partly down to the release of F1 Manager, which came out a few weeks later, or whether it was down to just how bad the game was, you know, in terms of handling. It might be a combination of both, and I don't want to drop another, you know, £60–70 on a game that I will stop playing as soon as the next F1 Manager comes out, and probably not go back to. So yeah, I may well pick up F1 23 at some point when it's on sale, you know, 6 months down the road, but I don't have any real plans to buy it at this point. I think I'd just be throwing my money away if I did. Hey, we hit 15,000 people. I wasn't even aware that we were close. We do get a new tile. So, where do we want to go next? I guess down here would be the right choice. We don't need to worry about, you know, getting one of these two tiles yet. I mean, that would be the one for the highway connection, but I don't really want to get that one until we get that one as well. So this one gives us a nice big expansion along the water on both sides here, and it also gains us access to what is potentially going to be our airstrip. When do we unlock planes? Oh, we've unlocked them already. That's a blimp depot. What about a basic runway? It's cargo. cargo airport. Is there no just simple airfield? Doesn't look like it. Maybe that's something that would only be available with the airport DLC. So what do I need to get for the actual, let's see, plane, airport, cargo airport. I need 60,000 people. Ooh, okay, that's more than I was expecting. But yeah, the plan is to have an airstrip on this weird shaped island. The other alternative is that we maybe turn it into a cargo hub for sea cargo if the airstrip won't fit there. I'm hoping it will. We'll see. This railway line that runs all the way through there is going to get removed. You can see it terminates down there. We're going to turn that into a metro system on the island there rather than this rail connection. So that will disappear at some point. We'll probably have a station terminating somewhere around about here, and then it'll all be metro on that centre island there. Let's carry on extending down here. So let's go back to our terraforming. We can go ahead and put in the seawall along here. Just go straight rather than trying to free line it and getting it wonky. Needs to curve out a bit. Let's go straight, but let's go I'm going to need something to run that against. Yeah, that fits really nicely right up against the back of those properties like that. I like that. Yeah, we're getting too far away from the shore. That's what I was worried about. It's a little crooked. Can we smooth that out at all? It's a little bit better. Yeah, there we go. Okay, so we've got our little wall there. It's getting a little low, maybe. Might have to think about raising that up a touch, but it'll do for now. Let's bring our main road around a bit more. we want to kind of pivot our grid. So maybe we should go ahead and start putting in some new grid work over this way. Alright, there we go. So that's going to be the backbone of the dual carriageway that runs through there. Again, we can look at repositioning that rail line a little bit. Does that terminate? It does, doesn't it? So we can go ahead and just terminate that as well at the station. It doesn't connect to anything else. Getting some power issues. Finally broke our power budget. I'll leave that like that for now, because I'm not 100% certain I do want to definitely continue it. I might want to bring that round at least this way, or I'll bring a rail connection around that way. So yeah, we'll see what we do there. I wouldn't say I'm an expert at this game, not by a long shot. There are people who are much more creative and talented at this game than I am. I'm okay. I tend to think very linearly. Part of the part of being autistic. You know, I just don't have that creative spark that allows me to go, you know, truly freeform and just create something that just looks amazing. Yeah, I can create decent stuff, but I get stuck in ruts. Hence, wanting to have an organic-looking city, but still getting stuck with grids. You know, it's I do what I can, but I can't. Once I get stuck around this idea of wanting to maximize the space and be as efficient as possible, it's very hard for me to break that. Okay, so that's 1080. No, that's 1000. That's 1080. Okay, there we go. Functional is best. It is, but it doesn't look particularly elegant half the time. That's the problem. It can look a little bit bland and boring. You know, just very American. Is, yeah, that's a good term there, Anthony. It's just, you know, we don't build grid-like cities over here. You know, our cities are very sprawling, and they don't tend to have, you know, that grid structure that Americans do. It's still going to break, isn't it? this that's not right. Alright, there we go. Should do it off a known straight line rather than trying to do it off the other one. There we go. That's better. GTA 6 Christmas 2024 rumoured. I pay no attention to those rumours because there's a new one every month almost. It's just, you know, it'll come out when it comes out and it'll either be good or it'll be shit. It's just, you know, why stress about it? We have no real control over how it's going to be. Just let it do what it's going to do. Okay. So we've got our grid rotating a little bit there. What do we want to do down here? That's the question. It's like I don't know whether I'm going to end my terminal, my station terminal there, in which case maybe instead of deleting the line here, maybe if this is going to be our downtown area, maybe we have a big terminus, a big station terminus in the middle of our downtown. And then we could maybe have a line coming out and going over the water into this area to feed that station, as well as lines going out that way. Let's have a look at the different stations that we've got available to us. So we've got very little in the actual thing there. We do have some in the hubs. So let's see, let's have a look at the hubs. We've got the Intercity bus hub, which is normal bus and Intercity bus. We've got the Metro Intercity bus hub, train Metro hub. See, that's what I'm thinking might be the thing to go for. I mean, I wouldn't mind one of these multi-platform end stations as our big kind of central thing, but I just don't think we're going to have enough rail lines to actually if there's a fish factory. What am I missing here? Fish factory. Why did I say? Where did that fish factory comment come from, GP? Did you mishear me say something, or did I misspeak something? But yeah, we're definitely gonna have to put in something fishy over Anthony now. Can we do a Houghton fish farm somewhere? I don't think there is a fish farm, is there? You asked what to put along the water. Oh, I see. Okay. We can do fishing. There is the new fishing industry. I haven't done any of that yet. This is the Sunset Harbour. Here we go. We're going to put a fish farm in. There we go. Houghton Harbour. No, we're going to go Houghton Fish Factory. Is that the small? Is that the only one we've got? Oh, we've got larger ones. We've got an algae farm, a seaweed farm, a fish market. There's a fish factory. There we go, Houghton Fish Factory. It is now in. So we're going to go ahead and rename that. Houghton's Fish Factory. There we go. We're going to turn it off for now. No point having it on. But Houghton's Haddock. No. Houghton's Fish Factory. There it is. Along with his supply of fish. So yeah, I don't know what to do station wise, but I think if we were looking at before I got distracted by fish farming, I think that's what we might do. Oh, I can go ahead and build one. Ah, I see. So that would be 2 train lines, and then the metro in the middle. Or is that train one side, metro the other? Let's have a look. Is the metro underground? Or is that an above ground metro? It's not Houghton. I'm not naming everything on this game after you. Houghton. This is Houghtonville, you know. Houghton Here's a Who. Houghton Fishing, Houghton Trains, Houghton Station. Yeah, it's not happening. Alright, where's Metro? Metro. Yeah, that's a rail line. Ah, there we go. So that's Metro. So it is an above ground metro line. That's good. So yeah, we'll put a station into a metro line there. It's just I was hoping for something a bit grander than that. It just looks a little bit uninspiring. You know, this is going to be our big downtown area. We want something big and fancy, I think. What's this? That's ferry and bus. Monorail bus hub. Metro monorail. No. What about over here? We've got a ground bypass. Jewel Island train station. See, that looks kind of cool for a station. I wouldn't mind necessarily having a decent looking terminus to our rail network separated out, and then have our metro coming off somewhere else. Here we go. This could be what we want. Can't rotate it round, unfortunately. But that would be metro along the top and then rail along the bottom. Again, it's a lot of rail lines though. Multi-platform train station hub that is elevated and sunken level to allow separate networks to cross-connect. That's kind of cool. Old Market Station. That's got to be kind of the centerpiece of our metro, I think. So we just need to find the right ending station now, the right terminal station. How about we go with that station and plonk it right here? Does look kind of cool. So let me look at putting a road across. Actually, that's a good point. Can I build a road across from a very tight angle? If I take that out. Oh, that is brutally steep. Oh, I am building in the wrong location. Yeah, you've had your 15 seconds of fame. We don't do minutes on this channel. We do seconds. Okay, let's try and be a bit more creative here then. Let's go up there, and then let's curve that around. So we build the bridge across like that. Yeah, that's something a little bit different, to have a road going up and over like that on a banked curve. Well, not a banked curve, but on a curve. And then we can bring this down. There we go. Now I just want to draw a road That might be my main road, I don't know, or a main road, but we'll do that for now, just so I can actually go ahead and plonk in that station. Where is it? There it is. It gives me a road to build off of. We don't want that. Probably don't want that to go in at that angle either. Just take that back to about there. Let's terraform that out as well. Flatten that out. Level terrain, that's what we want. Set the level. There we go, flatten that out. Happens highway. You're not getting anything else, Anthony. Not yet, anyway. Alright, so let's put the road there, and now let's try putting the station off that road. I do kind of like the idea of the station being up against the water like that. And then I've got the option I can have, oh, it's got 4 platforms. Okay. Yeah, that works. Oh, I see. Yeah. Okay. So it's just going to be a single line in and out. Yeah, that looks relatively flat. Okay. So now we can look at bringing this down. Nice and gradually. Because trains hate gradients. Yeah, that works. I like that. That'll do. That'll do, pig. That'll do. I can look at getting a line coming off here, going across that way as well. Let's see if we can curve that off from here. That would just about work. It's a little stiffer than I would like, but it'll do. Ooh, no, I do not want it to go up and down like that. I just want it to be flat. Doesn't need to be quite that severe either. It does need to curve. Again, it's riding up. Oh, come on, that was flat. And then it just... this game is so frustrating at times, it really is. Look at that humpback like that. Do not want that. Come on, stay. Ugh. Yeah. You just know when you're going to have one of those days. I'm going to come off this way instead, I think. I don't know why I didn't think of this the first time. That's a bit more respectable. Okay. There we go. It doesn't need to connect up going in the other direction. There we go. We've got a nice, very simple, short rail link to our new station over there. That's all in preparation for when we get that tile unlocked and start working on downtown. When do we get downtown? Let's have a look. Milestones. We've got to get to 30,000 people. So we've got to double the population we have right now. Okay. That's easily achievable. Still got all this space over here. So to do some more planning. I'm starting to think, instead of connecting that line up like that, we should run it just straight into the station, and then this can become the freight line, perhaps. I don't know. The station is going to end there. I'm going to probably change that to a different station at some point, but that will do for now. Let's go ahead and connect this up. There we go, it's a smoother transition there. Let's get this station connected up over here. We do need to think about where we want our next industry area, because we've only got this small one over here that might be getting relocated. So do we want to maybe think about it over here, perhaps? I don't know. Do we maybe want to think about something in this area? Choices. Let's go ahead and plan for that possibility. I feel like being a little bit different on the entrance to our city bit over here. How you doing, Alex? Can I run a line underneath that, or have I not got enough space? I don't think I've got enough space to go underneath. Oh, I can just. It's going to be tight. This is going to be a road that runs right along the waterfront then, so there will be no housing on this side of the water, but we will have a road that cuts along. Which city's DLC do you think I'll get next? I don't... probably the stadium one when it finally comes out. Somebody did ask me what map I'm playing on a while back. I forgot to answer. I can't remember the name of the map, but it's in Map Pack 2. Yeah, I couldn't tell you off the top of my head. But, you know, this is your starting tile. So if you just look for that really big junction with the roundabout, all we did was just upgrade that roundabout to highway. But, you know, these slip roads coming in, and that interchange, that's all custom built for you. And that's what the map looks like. But apologies, I can't remember what it's called. But it is from the Map Pack 2 Content Creator Pack. Yeah, the next one I'll get when it finally gets released will on the remastered version will be the stadiums and whichever one it is. Yeah, I want those. I want the ability to put those football pitches and stuff in. Have the you know, set up some Sunday League football taking place. Did I enable 25? don't tell me I'm going to be limited to just 9. I mean, I've got this, you know, the space for the 29 to choose. Can I only choose from 25 but not actually? Oh, nuts. If that's the case, then I might have to restart this off camera and try and get it back to this kind of look. That's frustrating if that's the case. Yeah, I saw something about unlocking all 25 tiles from the start, but I just assumed that was you would have all 25 tiles that you could pick from immediately. I hope I've not messed up in that respect. I guess we'll find out as we progress, won't we? Really hope that's not the case. You unlock the 25 as you progress anyway. Oh, thank you, Mark. Okay, yeah, that's what I was assuming would be the case, and I'm gratified to hear that. I was starting to panic a little bit. There we go. Space for something just there, I don't know. Little landmark maybe. Yeah, at least that's not going to ruin my plans then, so I can still go ahead and get those tiles to get this central island for our downtown and expand over there for the airport and expand that way to the highway. Okay, panic over. I want to try and break away from that grid thing as we get around closer to the edges again. I don't really need. I don't necessarily need that final piece over there, but it would be nice. Let's try and plan our border a little bit. We need to get some roads that just connect at weird angles, I think, as well. Just to add a little bit more character, a little bit more of a diversion from the straight blocky grid that we've been kind of building. That's not going to go without messing up, is it? So let's try and instead curve it around a bit more naturally, like that. Have I had any disasters in my city yet this series? I don't think natural disasters are turned on. No, they're not. You know, I mean, they're available, but they're not turned on, and the frequency's set to 0 anyway. Yeah, maybe in the future, as the series progresses, we could look at that as something. But for now, yeah, I have no no desire for all my hard work to just suddenly get destroyed. Put some strange junctions in. So I want to try and break up the monotony of just a standard looking grid a little bit if I can. Let's see, let's have a road from there. Let's have that coming out at a 45-degree angle. So let's go. I might be doing this the wrong way. Hard to way to get away from. Yeah, that's the problem with the grids. They are so efficient. It's really hard to break away from them. It's what I'm trying to do here, just with some random road configurations that just might not look like they make sense, but I'm trying to just add a little bit of character, just mix things up a little bit. Have small grids just popping up in places. Just something to, you know, like I say, break that monotony of the same grid pattern over and over again. Even if it's just taking a grid and turning it 45 degrees, you know, just something, even if it's only just in short little spells, it just makes things feel a little bit more alive, I think. There we go. There's something a little bit different for that little sort of block through there. It starts to get a little bit more wonky. You know, something to break up that smooth monotony of perfectly aligned grids. I'll have a play about, I think, off camera over the next few days, and just try and come up with something to break up that pattern a little bit. You know, try and make things a little bit more, you know, not necessarily dystopian, but certainly a little bit more disorganized, and see what we come up with, and then you'll see the results of that on Friday when we come back for some more City Skylines on Friday. So in the grand scheme of things, I suppose we didn't really get a huge amount done tonight, but we did put in our sort of quayside all the way along the edge there, which I think looks, you know, really nice, especially when it gets nice up and close here with the housing. And you get that nice little kind of footpath. We need to kind of connect that, I suppose, with some pathways. Let me just do that now as a quick afterthought, however you want to think about it. Let's go ahead and drop a pathway in just here, maybe. I'm not connecting to anything. Why am I not connecting? Grid. There we go. Come on. Wow, why is it just trying to go at weird angles? It's not liking that quayside there, for whatever reason. Alright, let's see if that works. I have to see if we get any people walking along there. But yeah, that's pretty much where we are right now. Say, in the grand scheme of things, we didn't get a huge amount done, but we did kind of make some plans. We managed to get the population up to get the next tile. We've put in our terminal station just there, and we're ready to start work on this area when we do get that unlocked. I'm going to go ahead and continue just drawing some roads in over the next couple of days, trying to make something interesting over here. I'll have a look at maybe reworking this bit a little bit too. Again, without having access to that tile there, it does make things a little tricky. Yeah, we reworked the connection over here a little bit as well, added in a little bit more stuff. We've got our Intercity bus connection up and running, but yeah, not a massive amount of progress made tonight, I think, but I'll crack on and do some stuff over the week, and then on Friday we will try and push on and start zoning in and really boosting our population, so we can get up to 30,000 on Friday. So until then, that's it for me for tonight with City Skylines. I will be back tomorrow with some more F1 Manager as we continue challenge mode, and until then, that's it from me. Thanks for watching. I am Jim Bob, and I'll catch you all again very soon.